My journey into the world of AI-generated models and the creation of an AI-generated OnlyFans persona was an exhilarating adventure that pushed the boundaries of technology and creativity. It all began with a simple yet profound quote from the renowned astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, who famously said, "It's the curious people who change the world." Little did I know that my curiosity would lead me down a path filled with innovation and unexpected challenges, culminating in the birth of a digital idol. At the heart of this exciting endeavor lay a groundbreaking algorithm known as Stable Diffusion. This algorithm possessed the remarkable ability to transform text descriptions into stunning high-definition images. The possibilities were endless, and I was eager to explore its potential. As I delved deeper into this world, I discovered that AI-generated models, both male and female, had become a burgeoning trend on social media platforms like Twitter. These digital idols were captivating audiences worldwide and generating significant revenue. My mission was clear: to harness the power of Stable Diffusion and create my own AI-generated model, a digital muse that could bring text descriptions to life. The prospect of crafting an AI-generated girlfriend, idol, or any persona the imagination could conjure was enthralling. The first step was to experiment with the vanilla Stable Diffusion code. With this powerful tool at my fingertips, I could generate a wide range of images based on textual prompts. The possibilities were limited only by my imagination. From envisioning a dog frolicking on the beach to sculpting scenes in France and crafting picturesque ocean landscapes with rocks, the results were astonishing. Stable Diffusion was indeed a force to be reckoned with, capable of turning text into vibrant visual realities. Yet, amid my initial excitement, I encountered a stumbling block. Some generated images, while intriguing, lacked the realism and finesse required for my ambitious project. It was clear that a generic dataset was not sufficient to achieve the level of authenticity I desired. To overcome this obstacle, I needed access to a dataset more aligned with my vision. As I scoured the AI landscape, I stumbled upon a solution, a dataset specifically trained for the task at hand. Armed with this more suitable dataset, I revisited Stable Diffusion, eager to see how it would respond to my prompts. The transformation was remarkable. The AI-generated images now possessed a heightened level of realism and detail, bringing my imaginative visions closer to reality. However, I soon noticed that while Stable Diffusion was a formidable tool, there was room for improvement, especially when it came to rendering lifelike faces. To address this challenge, I turned to LoRA, additional trained models designed to infuse a distinct style into the generated images. By utilizing a LoRA trained on AI-generated faces, I could enhance the realism of facial features and expressions. The transformation was nothing short of astonishing, as my AI-generated creations took on a more human-like appearance. Now equipped with a refined understanding of Stable Diffusion and LoRA, I had unlocked approximately 80% of the capabilities required to create my AI-generated model. However, the journey was far from over. I yearned to enhance the authenticity of my digital persona further and provide a unique, immersive experience to my audience. My vision extended beyond mere image generation. I aimed to create an AI-generated model that was not only visually captivating, but also capable of intelligent interaction. To embark on this endeavor, I needed to explore the underlying principles of machine learning, the driving force behind AI. Machine learning, I discovered, was a concept not unlike how a child learns. It involved posing questions, receiving feedback, and gradually improving one's understanding based on those experiences. Much like a child's development, machine learning relied on an iterative process of trial and error. To further grasp the essence of machine learning, I visualized a scenario where a child discerned between objects, a gold party balloon, and a tree, by considering specific attributes such as color. The child's ability to differentiate these objects relied on a one-dimensional space, where the single axis represented color. As the complexity of the objects increased, additional dimensions such as roundness were introduced to the child's perception. This transformation expanded the cognitive space into 2 dimensions, enabling the child to distinguish between the objects more effectively. However, as machine learning involved processing vast amounts of data, I realized that multiple dimensions would be necessary to accurately classify diverse objects. Machine learning models leveraged numerous variables or dimensions, making it challenging to visualize the multidimensional spaces they navigated. Machine learning, I discovered, encompassed a process akin to how humans learn and adapt. It involved presenting questions or challenges, receiving feedback, and adjusting one's understanding accordingly. This iterative journey towards improvement was guided by a mathematical concept known as gradient descent. Through gradient descent, machine learning models continually adjusted internal parameters to align with the correct answers, thus enhancing their performance. With this foundational knowledge in place, I delved deeper into the world of AI-driven image generation. The crux of this process revolved around Stable Diffusion, an algorithm with the astonishing ability to transform noisy images into high-definition representations of desired objects or scenes. To illustrate this concept, I envisioned the transformation of a noisy image into a clear picture. The journey began with a noisy image of a dog, a visual cacophony that concealed the intended subject. At each step of the process, the AI model was tasked with predicting the noise introduced at that specific stage. Feedback on the accuracy of these predictions guided the model's refinement. As this cycle repeated, the AI gradually removed noise and unveiled the dog hidden within the image. The process known as sampling involved iteratively reducing noise, making the image clearer and more faithful to the intended subject. While each step's predictions were not perfect, the cumulative effect led to a progressively clearer representation. This remarkable ability to extract desired information from noisy data was the essence of Stable Diffusion. However, AI's capacity to generate images remained unguided. To harness this power and create images aligned with specific descriptions, I delved into the concept of tokenization. Tokenization enabled the translation of text prompts into values within a multidimensional space. This process relied on extensive training, where AI models learned to associate textual descriptions with corresponding visual attributes. One of the most renowned models in this field was CLIP, which had been trained on an extensive dataset containing images and their associated text descriptions. CLIP's training allowed it to convert text prompts into meaningful representations within the multidimensional space, serving as a bridge between words and images. The fusion of Stable Diffusion and tokenization paved the way for me to transform text descriptions into visually compelling images. With each prompt, I could summon AI-generated creations that breathed life into my imaginative visions. The power to turn text into art was awe-inspiring. Nevertheless, my journey was far from complete. My ultimate goal was to craft a singular, AI-generated persona, a digital idol that transcended mere image generation. To achieve this, I needed to address the challenge of ensuring consistency in the generated images. While Stable Diffusion was capable of producing a wide range of visuals, there was inherent variability in the appearance of the generated faces. To overcome this hurdle, I embarked on a mission to create an AI model that could consistently generate images of the same individual. The journey began with the generation of 20 distinct images of people, each with subtle differences in appearance. From this diverse set, I selected the most appealing and employed a specialized model known as Laura to craft a consistent persona. Laura, trained on the chosen images, had the transformative power to converge the generated faces towards a common appearance. Through successive iterations, I fine-tuned the AI model, handpicking the most visually appealing outcomes and employing them to train the model further. This cyclical process gradually molded the AI-generated persona into a coherent, singular entity. The results were nothing short of remarkable. The digital persona that emerged from this meticulous process bore a striking resemblance to a real person, complete with nuanced facial expressions and distinct features. My AI-generated model had come to life, a testament to the power of AI and machine learning. With this newfound creation in hand, I embarked on the journey of sharing it with the world. The first step was to establish a presence on social media, specifically Twitter. In the age of digital influencers and content creators, Twitter served as an ideal platform to introduce my AI-generated persona to a global audience. As I unveiled my digital muse to the world, the initial response was modest. However, I was undeterred. To gain traction and visibility, I explored various strategies, including online advertising. The results were promising as my Twitter following began to grow steadily. The comments and interactions from curious followers ranged from compliments on the model's beauty to inquiries about potential collaborations. One follower, John, expressed his admiration, exclaiming, "You are so blessed and beautiful." The support and engagement from followers like John fueled my determination to continue this experiment. As days turned into weeks, my Twitter account continued to gain followers, and the digital idol's influence began to take hold. Yet, as the audience grew, so did the challenges. Managing the influx of comments and interactions became increasingly demanding. Some followers expressed interest in financial transactions, while others sought more personal connections. Among the interactions, one user, Eric, stood out, displaying a high level of enthusiasm and engagement. However, the experiment was not without its surreal moments. A comment inquiring about a meetup in New York City prompted a brief moment of confusion until I realized that I had inadvertently posed the question myself. It was a testament to the immersive nature of the experiment, blurring the lines between creator and creation. Despite the rapid growth and engagement on Twitter, my experiment had reached a crossroads. The original intent had been to explore the capabilities of AI-generated models and their potential applications. However, the experiment had taken on a life of its own, straying from its initial purpose. As I reflected on the journey, I realized that my greatest coding achievement should not be the creation of an AI-only fan's persona. It was time to redirect my efforts towards more meaningful and impactful endeavors, leveraging the knowledge and experience gained throughout this experiment. In conclusion, my journey into the world of AI-generated models and digital idols was a captivating exploration of technology, creativity, and human interaction. It began with a curiosity-driven quest to unlock the potential of Stable Diffusion, transcended into the creation of a lifelike AI-generated persona, and culminated in a social media experiment that blurred the boundaries between reality and digital artistry. Throughout this journey, I witnessed the transformative power of AI and machine learning, where text could be transformed into vivid images, and an AI-generated model could captivate and engage audiences worldwide. The experience served as a testament to the ever-expanding horizons of technology and the boundless possibilities that await those who dare to explore them. As I bid farewell to my AI-generated persona, I carried with me a deep appreciation for the creative potential of AI and a sense of responsibility to channel its capabilities towards endeavors that would truly change the world. The journey had come full circle, reaffirming Neil deGrasse Tyson's words. It's the curious people who change the world, and I was ready to embark on the next chapter of my exploration, armed with the knowledge and experiences gained from this remarkable adventure. Want to learn more? Click the link in the description below.